I cannot put this book down. Which book is it? It's this one here, The 1,000-Year-Old Boy by Ross Welford. But what exactly makes this book unputdownable? This book comes with an epic story filled with adventure, mystery, humor, and unforgettable characters. So you see, there are more reasons than one. But we have gathered today to talk about its chapters. They are beautifully numbered, and they're also just the right length. Well, that doesn't make it unputdownable, you must be thinking. And you're correct. I too can write chapters with numbers and make them shorter. Doesn't mean anyone's going to love it. So it's not just about having numbered chapters, it's about how each one ends. And each chapter in this book concludes with a gripping cliffhanger that compels you to read on. Let me give you one example of how the endings of every chapter in the book keep you reading. We are in chapter 24. Jack, who is now a constable and was once Alfie's close friend, pays them a visit, skeptical of Alfie's unchanged age. With your discretion as guardian of Alfie's secret, let me tell you this. Alfie appears 11, but is far older, all thanks to a life pearl, an elixir defying the ravages of time that have kept him from aging. Luckily, Jack was soon sent to Scotland. All good and a happy ending to the chapter, you must be thinking. And just as you're about to finish the chapter and roll the book close, you read its last line. But then I met Jack's son, says Alfie. Any person with an ounce of curiosity would want to know what happens next. So the book wasn't closed, and I kept reading. And since you're still here, probably enchanted by the irresistible voice, let me quickly read out 3 endings from randomly picked chapters. This one is from chapter 7. I followed her into the woods, down a barely visible path. If only I had known what was to happen, I might have avoided a whole lot of trouble. But I also would never have met Alfie Monk. Who is Alfie Monk? What's happening in those woods? Questions start piling up, and you can't help but read on. Let's go to the next, and this one is from chapter 78. Staring at me and shaking his head was the person I was used to thinking of as the last friend I ever had. Jack McGonagall. So Jack is back from Scotland? But why? You're dying to find out. So was I. And now the final reading, and this is from chapter 37. There's another thing to add to the list of things that will make you think I'm stupid, crazy, or both. Alfie reckons he's 1,000 years old, says Aiden. It's not some secret Alfie would reveal every other day and to every other person. What made him trust Aiden? Was it trust or a necessity? My apologies if I have revealed too much or taken too much of your time, dear reader. With endings like this, how can anyone take their eyes off the pages and attend to other duties of the day? And there's of course so much more to the book besides these luring endings. The characters, their adventures, and the questions they raise. They all come together in this beautiful story. Talking of questions, tell me, dear reader, would you want to possess a life pearl and stay young forever, even if it means not being immune to life's inevitable pain and suffering? I will be back real soon. Meanwhile, you're free to pick any of these books from my shelf, and I wish you a happy reading. And hey, I hope you're not allergic to book dust. Take care.